So my dude's Valkyrja. I want to preface this video because this is definitely my biggest complaint about starrail, but I want to preface this video saying starrail is a fantastic game. I've been very much so enjoying it so far, enough to play 2 accounts and play them consistently because I'm actually having a good time. I'm enjoying the game and I'm enjoying making content for you guys, helping you guys out. But I have one gripe with the game. And that, if we go to Forgotten Hollow Memories, you're going to see that it has 2 sides. You're going to see that there is basically comes a point when you need double teams. So 1 team, 2 team. So that in itself is not the issue. If we think back to Genshin also was the same, but it wasn't really an issue at launch of the fact that it had 2 teams, because Genshin, if you guys remember, on launch had Bennett, Noelle, Barbara, Jean, and Chi-Chi, all that could heal and give you survivability. So in starrail, what do we have that can compete, that can do some form of either team-wide healing or do anything with that? Well, we go to the databank. When we go here to characters, we go to the healers, which are abundant. There's 2. There's literally 2. We go to preservation. There's also 2. And she's not enough to keep a whole team alive. Gepard can. Gepard can keep your whole team alive, but March is not enough to keep the entire team alive. And then you have Natasha and Bailu. And Bailu is also a summonable healer. And you need a healer virtually in every single team. And there are 2 healers in total in Honkai starrail, meaning that until Luocha drops, if you guys don't know who Luocha is, whenever he gets close, I'll talk about him. But you see him in the story, you can play him a little bit in the story. He's another healer coming. He's super cracked, by the way. He's going to be really, really good to get if you don't have Bailu. But until Luocha comes, and even then, people have to summon for him, I really hope that they drop another free 4-star healer, because the game is in desperate need. Most accounts are in desperate need of a second healer because most people don't have Bailu or Gepard like me. Most people are kind of just coping and just trying to do their best they can. Because I have to run some... I've kind of like put this to the side even because I realized how difficult it's going to be without a second healer or without Gepard or without some way to mitigate the damage. I know I can if I just get strong enough with 8 units to overlevel it. But once again, I'm maxing every single unit on this account. You guys can see, I'll show you, my resources are bled dry. I am doing everything I can to max all the units. I'm working on Pela right now. I'm at 60k total credits, 0 training. Yeah, my resources are fully dry. It's the biggest mistake I ever made in this game, 100%, but it's going to pay off in the long run. Having every character max, once I get caught up, it'll be easy to stay. It'll be easy to keep all the characters maxed. And I'll be able to give you guys realistic showcases because my relics are going to be absolute doggy-doo for the longest time. But it's fine because it's going to pay off in the long run. Anyways, I digressed. Having 2 healers is by far my biggest complaint. Because like I said, whenever Genshin came out, it had Barbara, it had Noelle, it had Bennett, it had Jean, it had Chi-Chi. This, you have Bailu and Natasha. And like I said, we can throw Gepard in there because it has so much survivability that he will keep the team alive by himself. Until you reach hard enough content where it just blows the shield wide open. But you get my drift. The game is very, very difficult without a healer on a team. Anybody that's ran without Natasha for a while can attest to this. But yeah, this is by far my biggest gripe of Honkai starrail. I want to get it out of the way now because this is something that you probably heard me complain about on stream if you watch my streams. It's something that I think is a genuine problem, and I do think they're going to address it with time. I believe they're eventually going to drop another 4-star, and they'll potentially be free. I don't know whether they'll just give another free 4-star out, but I think another 4-star healers definitely do, and hopefully they drop one in 1.1 or 1.2 or whatever, because I mean, I don't think anybody... Well, actually, that's not true. People are progressing pretty quick, so odds are people will be beating Chaos Hall pretty quickly. I can see that happening within the next 2 weeks, people completing Chaos Hall. But yeah, I'm not really stressing about it because of the fact that I don't have Bailu. But I can definitely see other people doing it. Anyways, that's my complaint. That's the video. There being only 2 healers is genuinely really annoying. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.